Have you tried every diet out there and nothing seems to work? Or you find something and you lose weight, but you just can't keep it off? Maybe because it's just really hard to stick to the diet or you're going too hard. My name's Nico. I'm a personal trainer and I have helped tons of people lose weight and keep it off. My specialty is helping people keep off weight by creating diets that are easy to stick to and that taste good and that you can just make a lifestyle and not just a 3-month diet to fit into your swimsuit for the summer. If you want to see more helpful videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you don't miss when the next one drops. And you can make sure you're getting the best results in your fitness journey. Today, I'm going to share with you the secrets that I use to get people these results. There are 3 main components to this. And number 3, I found helps the most with people who want to keep weight off in the long run. So make sure you stick around to the end. And there is also a bonus tip at the very end. There is an exercise element to this too, but in this video, I'm just gonna talk about the diet part because that seems the hardest for people to figure out and to stick to. Number 1 is calories in, calories out. Really the only way to lose body fat is to burn off more calories than you're eating. You track your calories for about 2 weeks. Every single day, you put everything in there. You put your drinks, you put the oils that you cook with every single day for 2 weeks. Along with that, you're also going to track your weight. After those 2 weeks, if you're staying the same weight, if you are gaining weight, then obviously you are eating too many calories. If you have lost weight over those 2 weeks and you're tracking your calories, then you know, well, this is the set amount of calories that I need to stick with to continue to lose weight. What I would suggest is go into MyFitnessPal or some kind of calculator app. You want to weigh out all of your food. You want to measure everything. You want to plug it in there. When I see clients, I normally will just set them at a certain amount of calories that I think is right for them. And I've just been doing it long enough that I can usually guess on the first try to get them to steadily lose weight. But if you are doing this on your own, especially if this is your first time, you need to track. And then once you get good enough at it, you don't have to continue to track. My dog decided to join us, so that's what's gonna happen. As a side note, if you have an eating disorder, if you've had one in the past, if you find yourself being obsessive about food, then the tracking is probably not for you. There's definitely a way to make sure you're losing weight and eating right without the tracking, but that's a separate video. We got the first part down, which is eating in a deficit. The second part is creating a structured meal plan. For example, let's say you are eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you are eating 1,800 calories a day. You can spread those calories out however you want. Just for the sake of this, let's say it's 600 calories per meal. You want to go in your MyFitnessPal or whatever app you're using to track. You want to make sure that each meal is exactly 600 calories. If you're, whatever you're going to eat in the morning, make sure you know the exact measurements of everything. Make sure that's 600 calories. And if you have a second breakfast for a different day so you don't get bored, make sure that one's 600 calories. Same thing with lunch. Let's say we have a lunch at 600 calories. Every lunch should be 600 calories. Same thing with dinner. That way you have a structured plan, because if you're just going out there and you're like, okay, these are my calories for the day, I'm just gonna stop in a gas station and we'll scan this in. Okay, I'm gonna stop at this restaurant, we'll scan this in and add it up. That is a super easy way to get off track. Once you get to the hang of this, you don't even really need to think about it that much. It just kind of becomes second nature. But when you're starting, you need to be pretty meticulous with every little thing. My dog wouldn't stop being noisy, so I kicked her out of the room, and now she's just gonna be noisy outside of the door, so that's okay. Now that you got step 1 and step 2, step 3 becomes pretty easy. You're just really gonna implement all those things you learned and create a plan that's easy to stick to. The way I like to do this is really not changing your routine up that much. When trainers come in, when people try to just completely overhaul their diet routine and cut everything out and I can only eat at these times a day and just go hard, that's what makes people end up quitting. My approach is, let's say you are a person who only eats lunch and dinner. that's completely fine. We're gonna make you one lunch, one dinner. If you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, we're gonna do that too. Whatever is what you're used to is what you're most likely to stick to. And the thing that you're most likely to stick to is obviously going to help the most long term. So you have two or three interchangeable breakfasts, all the same calories, 2 or 3 interchangeable lunches and dinner and snacks. Make foods that you actually like eating. Don't completely cut everything out. Just make the foods that you like eating healthier, or just less calories in general. If someone's trying to lose weight, they're probably not thinking, oh, I can eat pasta. You can. What we would do is we would substitute the pasta for chickpea pasta. We would substitute 80% lean ground beef to 93% lean ground beef. We would substitute the pasta sauce for a low sugar pasta sauce that's less than half the calories. Once you start making meals that you actually enjoy eating, it gets so easy to stick to this. The focus on most meals is definitely high protein, and it helps a lot to get a lot of veggies in there because veggies really fill you up and protein really fills you up, but doesn't add a whole lot of calories. Using all three of these methods put together not only helps you lose weight, but it teaches you how to eat. Once you get to a certain point, you don't have to do all the tracking, and after a while, it just becomes a lifestyle. It's second nature. That is how you make your weight loss permanent. This is a bonus. From my experience, if you want to 100% make sure that you're going to lose body fat, you really want to meal prep. Especially people being busy, it's so easy to be exhausted after a late night of work. You're just gonna go stop, buy the quickest thing because you're starving, and then in the moment you don't even care, and you just end up completely blowing out your calories for the day. People that meal prep know that, okay, I have food in the fridge already ready for me. All I have to do is pop it in the microwave, and it's just so easy. I have seen clients that have struggled for such a long time, even when they come to me, and once they start meal prepping and cooking their food, their results are just incredible, and they're so steady. If you stuck around this long and are interested in any kind of nutrition or fitness coaching, all the links are in the bio. You can reach out to me at trainernico.com or Instagram at trainernico. Make sure to check out this video right here because this is actually one of my favorite recipes. Thanks for watching.